Hello friends, welcome to Nowhere Geometrics GIS Learning channel. So today we are going to learn a very important GIS or geoprocessing tool in ESRI's ArcGIS software. It is buffering or buffer tool. So buffer is what? Suppose I am having some point, line and polygon features. I have digitized it. So if I want to make some zoning surrounding my point, line or polygon features, so that I could tell something out of that. Like suppose I take the example of road. So recently government has restricted the bars or beer bars within the distance of 500 meters from the highways or roads. So in that case we can use efficiently buffer tool. We will just surrounding this particular road to 500 meters. We'll use buffer tool, and then we can see what are the areas that may be restricted to open the bar within the 500 meters periphery throughout the roads. So such way we can use buffer tool. Or suppose a river is there and it may be flooded when there is excessive rainfall. In that case also we can use buffer on the polyline feature. So this is a polyline feature: road, river, contour, like this. On point feature also you can use this. Suppose these are the villages digitized on the topo sheet. So if I want to make 1 kilometer buffer just to check whether there is any public health care center within 1 kilometer, so as to see whether that particular village is having good facility of health nearby. So such way we can use the buffer in polygon also. Suppose, so in this case we have reserve forest. So we know that forests are protected or reserved, and therefore there are some buffer zones in which some activities are banned or restricted. So such cases also buffer is very useful. So it is nothing but the zoning. You can use it on any point, line or polygon feature. So let us start. I have added one point layer which is village locations, one line layer which is road or polyline layer, and a polygon layer which is RF, means reserve forest, and all these have been digitized on this particular topographical sheet, Survey of India. 47 F16 is the index, and this particular area belongs to Pune and Satara district of Maharashtra state. So I will just turn off topo sheet layer so as to easily see what are the results is going to visualize here. So buffer tool is available in 2 locations in the ArcGIS software. One is geoprocessing and first tool is buffer, and another location is go to Arc Toolbox, then go to Analysis Tools, then Proximity in that, and here it is buffer. Now buffer is also of 2 types in ArcGIS. One is buffer which is a simple buffer. We just have to put the point, line or polygon feature and assign the distance here and give the output. And there is another type which is multiple ring buffer. So here you can see, in this case we have to give at least 2 or more than 2 distances, so that such different buffer zones will be created for different distances. So minimum 2 distances are required in this particular case. So both we are going to see. So first we will see simple buffer. Just double click. I can close our toolbox. You can see the help window, tool help window. So it is very easy to understand. Suppose I have point features like this, and I will give some of the distance over here, suppose 100 meter, 200 meters. So the output I can see the encircling of those point features of the given distances. So let us start. Let us give the input feature from here, drop down arrow. So point layer is village. Any layer you can do take input, but presently I am taking a point layer, a point feature. So input is there, our point feature village shape file. Again output feature are. Now see, all these are the vector layers. We are working on the vector layers. So output feature means vector layer. So go to the folder in which you want to save the results. So I will prepare a new folder from here. I'll give name buffer, and in that I will double click and give the name buffer village. So buffer underscore village. We should not keep gap in between. So underscore can be used, and .shp, which is the extension of the output file, that is also need to be written, or sometimes software take it by itself. Then click on save. Next is to assign the distance, from how much distance we want the buffer zone surrounding the villages. Suppose I want to take 250 meters. Any value you can take. You can take 300 meter, 100 meter, 1 kilometer, whatever. And here you can also change the unit of the distance, like kilometers, miles, whatever. Okay. So 250 meter buffer I want surrounding the villages. Or let's take 500 meters, which will be better than 250 meters. So rest of the things you can skip, because we didn't go into the details of that, because they are not presently much important. So one option is important, which is dissolve. Now what is dissolve? Suppose there are two villages very nearby, and in between them there is a distance less than 500 meters. So in that case what will happen? Both the circle will cross each other. In that case, if we use this dissolve option, if we put none, so both these circles will overlap to each other. And if we dissolve all, so what will happen? Only one outer polygon will be created for these two villages, nearby villages. So it is the difference. So I will keep dissolve on. So dissolve fields, you can also dissolve the fields, attribute fields. So I will skip this now. We need to do this and just say okay. What we have did, just we have taken the input as a point layer, then output in our folder buffer underscore village .shp. I have assigned the linear unit or distance 500 meters, and I have on the dissolve option from here. Earlier it was none, and I make it all. And then just say okay. So the tool is being run in the background. You can check it from geoprocessing results, and here just click on the plus sign. So you can see the tool is being run. After completion, this symbol will get changed. You can see it. So I'll close this window, result window. So you can see all the points of villages and circle one new Polygon shape file has been created, and you can see each of the villages is encircled by a circle of 500-meter distance. So how we can validate that this circle is of 500-meter radius? So just take measure option from this particular toolbar, zoom toolbar, measure, and just take first point at the middle of the point of the village and another point at the end of the circle. So let us double click. You can see here what is the length, 499.70. Now this is very minute difference from 500 meters, so it is 500 meter only. So this way you can check. So it was for point layer. So dissolve haven't occurred because the distance between 2 points is less than 500 meter. So that's why it does not happen. So now next is just buffer the polyline or line layer. I will just make off remaining layers so as to easily view the outputs and inputs. So for that also, either you can take from here, or I will click our toolbox and from here also I can take. So same way, just go to this drop down and now take road, which is a polyline layer. Again go to output feature class, click on this folder icon, go to your folder, browse your folder, and just give the name buffer. Earlier it is village, now I will give road because I am doing buffering for road feature class. So since it is road, we'll give 500 because it is practical one, because recently we have the example that the hotels are bars in the 500 meter from the highways. So this will be applicable to that only. So dissolve, I put all. Now dissolve, in this case we can see the result of dissolve and say OK. You can see just because we put the option dissolve on, so this is not being overlapped. So if we off the dissolve option, so this line is up to this, so this may go up to this, and this will be this would have been the another polygon, and this would have been another polygon. So separate polygons may be there. So such way we can buffer line layer. We can also validate. We can check the distance. We find meters. So next, let's do it for the polygon layer. The polygon layer is reserve forest. Again go to buffer. So now I will take those. Now I will take this option. There is no difference at all. It is the same. Go to drop down, take the polygon layer, go to output feature class, just leave it. Buffer is called rf.shp. So now I will give some larger distance compared to previous ones. Let's say 1.5. Now I will take kilometers. Or if I want to keep meters, so I will have to do like this. Okay. Since if there is option, say 2 kilometers. So from here I can choose the unit, and this are option I will take on and say OK. So now you can see the polygons have been generated for the RF tool. Now RF is not visible because our buffer is upon that polygon layer. I will just drag the RF layer upon the buffer layer so that I can visualize clearly. So this was RF and 2 km buffer polygon has been created. So here I can measure. So this may differ because it is not, we are not taking at the same angle that is there on the edge of this polygon and the edge of this outer polygon. So it is correct one. Yeah, it's correct. 2000 meters means 2 kilometers. So such way we can buffer point, line and polygon, and we can also change its colors. So this was all about buffer of any point feature shape files. At a glance you can see the features point and polygon. So I told you that there are two types of buffer. So another type of buffer is multiple buffer or multiple ring buffer. So now I am going to try that one. So I will off all the layers of previous buffer, and you can remove also, no problem. And now I will click on multiple ring buffer. So these layers will remain same, or you can take other layer, no issue. Double click. So in input feature again, first I will give for, or I will do for point layer, I will give the output. So here output should be given in our folder. So buffer village, for that also I will rename ring buffer, it is called. So I will give name ring buffer underscore village dot shp. Save. Now here see carefully, it is written distances, means minimum 2 distances should be there. So first distance, suppose I want to take 200 meters. Sorry. Then 500 meters. Any, you can take any values, no issue. And 1000 meters. So it will be 1 kilometer. Means I want 3 buffer polygons surrounding village. First will be 200 meters from starting point of the village, then next is 500 meters, and next is 1 kilometer. So buffer unit also here you can change. So default means it is in meters. Keep it this mind. This is when it is meter, because when your shape file is in projected coordinate system or PTM projection. So buffer unit default is meters. So dissolve, by default here it is all, so no issue, and just say OK. So rest of the layers I will off. The point layer I will click on. So now we can see the results differently, because now they may be overlap, because 1 kilometer distance is there. So you can see here it is being run, code is being run in the background. So it is ready. just check. Sorry. Let us do it again. Some mistake was there. So again I will take input village. I will bring the output in my folder, ring buffer village. So already it is there. So I will do different 3. Save. Distances. Same 200, 500 and 1000. So now here you just take meters. Otherwise what happened, we don't know every time that the default unit is in meter, because in settings you can change that unit. So it was kilometer in my software, so that's why that error was there. Not error, but it was in kilometers, so that's why bigger polygon was created. So better way to choose the unit from here. So I've taken meters. So dissolve is all means on, so I can go say okay. So our output is ready. So see, so this output is like this just because the dissolve option was on. Otherwise it would have different polygon. This way would have been different polygon than this. So such way, now see, from this point till this point the distance is 200 meters. From this point till this point the distance is 500 meters. And same way from this point until this is 1 kilometer. You can check, measure, see. So it is 1 kilometer means nearby 500 meter and 200 meter. So such way we can do multiple ring buffer. Now same for line and polygon, just fast I will show you. I will take linear feature row ring buffer ring buffer underscore row dot shp save. So for this just take suppose 500 meters first, 1 kilometer means 1000 meters, and say 1.5 kilometer, 1500 meters means 1.5 kilometer. So here again I have to choose meters and dissolve is on and okay. So see, beautiful new layer has been generated. So this much is the 500 meter distance and 1000. You can see the colors also different, and here also you can see that 500 meter is shown with this color means polygon, 1000 means 1 kilometer is shown with this color like this. So same way for polygon layer, just do it for polygon layer as well. So it is RF, put output, give the name ring buffer dot underscore rf dot shp save. So now I will take kilometer unit, so I will type 1.5 first, means I want first 1.5 kilometer, then 2.5 kilometer next, and say 5 kilometers. And so carefully choose the unit of the distance buffer. So it is kilometers as per the value is taken, and dissolve is on and say okay. So R. See. So what happened? As per our inputs, software has RF layer should get up on this. that you can see the result clearly. So same way, as we have given the distances 1.5, it is 1.5 kilometers polygon, then 2.5 and 5 kilometers. So such way we can assign any unit, any distance as per our study and as per our interest. So this was all about buffer tool. So multiple ring buffer may be used for detail analysis, like suppose RF or the forest is there. So some activities may be banned in 1.5 kilometers of the radius. Some activities may be permitted or banned in 2.5 kilometers of the radius and in 5 kilometers. Also, some different activities can be permitted or banned. So such may be the applications of this particular tool. So thank you so much, friend. I hope you understand which is important tool. Buffer is the important tool, and I hope you understand much of it. So thank you so much, friends. Please subscribe to our channel Nowhere Geomatics, so as to receive you the updates regarding the activities we do, the videos we post regularly regarding the important tools and functions in GIS and remote sensing. Thank you so much, friends.